Oh, you guys are in for a treat today. This is a real piece of highbrow investigative journalism here, because I've gone around, scoured the internet, enjoyed all these Doordash, Facebook groups, and Reddit groups to find out what is going on with your food. And guess what? You won't believe the stuff that I've read. If you heard just 1% of it, you'd never Doordash, Grubhub, Uber Eats ever again. Basically, these drivers have a level of contempt that you don't even imagine. They got no respect for you or your food. Check out this. All right, this guy was going around and he saw an Uber Eats vehicle and it was crawling with roaches. Look at this. Look at this. This is not uncommon. All right, this is people driving around their personal vehicles. Look at the amount of trash in there. Now, if you look carefully, you're going to see roaches in there. Look at that. Look at that. You see that thing crawling over there? Look at that. Look at that. This person is delivering food to people. Look at it. Look at a big old roach. That's what's going on. So this is just average. I can be the average Uber Eats delivery driver. That's where your food is sitting. And I've seen this. I've had people deliver food to me in worse condition. And they'll have the kids with them. And the kids are hanging out with the food in the back seat. So you think this is bad? Listen, a survey of over 600 Doordash drivers taken by a company called Circuit came back with 80% of drivers admitted to either eating or tampering with customers' food. Do you realize the level of just insanity that is? 80%. That means if you've ordered DoorDash more than once, really, or even once, there was an 80% chance that somebody dropped their balls in your fries or ate half of them. It all comes from contempt. You know what I'm saying? Contempt. Here, let me give you some examples here. All right. You want to see some examples of contempt? This lady is actually lucky. All right. She gets a notification. She was unable to get a refund. Unable to get a refund because the person was able to take a picture of the McDonald's bags on the porch. But they were actually just eaten. I see this as honestly, well, you paid for it, so that sucks. But you kind of lucked out because at least you witnessed the situation. There was no food that was tampered with in there that then you ate. It all comes from contempt. People feel like they're entitled to these huge tips. When people don't tip, they get angry. Here's this one lady talking.
Lady ordered like 1 million pizzas, 1 million salads. Like, it smells really good, but like, this is insane. This crazy order is
what's insane about it?
$365 worth of things. And when I accepted this order, it told me it was only gonna pay out $7. So there's the receipt. Literally, I don't want you guys to think I'm making this up.
Maybe it's a cash tip at the end.
Literally crossing my fingers that this is a bigger tip than what DoorDash said it was gonna be. It's 8 pizzas and 9 salads.
Okay, but here's the deal. You sitting there making TikToks instead of delivering the hot food. So how much sense does that make? Maybe it was a cash tip. Maybe she was just cheap. I don't know, but it don't matter really because it's one delivery. So if you're delivering a McDonald's Big Mac or 8 pizzas, what's the difference? It's one trip. I understand you want to get more, but that's what the job is, man. If you can't deliver the food without making a TikTok in between, then just don't take the job. I know people, I'll get hate for this, but I just don't understand it. I don't fucking understand it. People are just nuts. Look, this is another person that apparently was upset that they got a low tip. Look at here. Again, at least she lucked that she didn't tamper with it, but well, that's tampering with it. Chucking it at the door. There's another video, I don't know if I have it here, where the guy spits on the food. Spits on the food. And it turned out that it was a 13-year-old girl who had ordered the food, and the guy's there spitting on it because she didn't tip. It's just a level of contempt that bothers me. It really does. Here's the crazy. Here, listen, I'll put the audio on this one.
Hi.
Hello.
Come here, Max.
The damn dogs. Keep the dogs in the house.
Max. Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to say it's a nice house for a $5 tip.
You're welcome.
Fuck you.
He dropped the F-bomb at the end. This guy, ma scusa, It's a $20 worth of pizza. What tip are you expecting? That's 25%. I mean, I think these people are so spoiled. Like, I don't even know. I used to deliver pizzas back in the day. All right. And I was finding addresses with a damn map that was on the wall of the Papa Johnson. I got Vito. We looked at the wall beforehand. That's how crazy. I didn't have a map in my car. You got an order. You walked up. You looked at the map that was on the wall. And you're like, okay, this is where it is. And you drove. I got Vito. And good luck. That was how we delivered pizzas. Do you think a $5 tip back then, I would have been damn happy with $5 or $7 or whatever. It was often that I just got $1 or $2 tip. It was a job. It was a temp thing. It wasn't something really meant to pay the bills. Should it? Maybe it should, but it's not the damn customer's problem. Those prices are way inflated anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if something's $3 at the store, you get it through Doordash, it costs you $5. So you're paying almost twice the amount for each item. Then there's fees. Then you're leaving a tip. How are we supposed to know you're not getting paid? Why is it our responsibility? I'm telling you, the tipping culture in the United States is getting out of control. One thing I really just don't understand. Maybe you guys can explain this to me. Why does DoorDash allow drivers to see the amount of the tip before they make the delivery? That to me is really mind-boggling. It just don't make sense. Like, if you care about customer service as a company, the driver should only know after it's done. That's it, because they're performing the task. At the end of the task, they get the tip. What's the point of seeing it before? Then you have this kind of stuff. It encourages dishonesty. It encourages vengeful behavior. That's what I think. This is how this whole thing started, was seeing this, right? So AC full blast on the non-tipper, right? This is pretty tame, but again, it's just a pain in the ass if you're a customer because you're paying so much. This mofo that got these cheese sticks probably paid twice as much, if not more, than just picking it up at the store for the convenience. And what is he going to get? He's going to get cold ass cheese sticks that some mofo probably spit all over, whose kids flipped it up in the back seat and had roaches and shit running around. There's no quality control of these drivers. I've had drivers come up where it says Susan's going to make the delivery, and a hoopty rolls up with 4 dudes delivering the food an hour after I ordered it. I'm like, you guys, and there's a picture of Susan. I'm like, this ain't Susan delivering. Who knows what the hell's going on? What do? Well, I didn't give him 5 stars because it was an hour late, but that's how simple. You don't like the job, don't do it. Because if you're not willing to do it, and not doing it well, and it doesn't go well, the DoorDash will find a way to hire people and give incentives, pay them better, have a better model. You know what I'm saying? But just taking it out on people and doing nasty shit to people's food is just not the way to go. I would pay for better service. But nowadays, I don't even know what a good tip is, because like you saw, the guy is pissed off at a $5 tip. People talking about, well, I drove 45 minutes to bring. Well, don't drive 45 minutes. I don't know. I just placed the damn order. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you use these services, Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash? And how do you feel about it? Thank you for watching.